What's happening, man? So we in the studio. I'm here with my man Few. Yeah. We here hanging out, man. We just wanted to get with people, talk about the new song that dropped today. If you do not know, you need to go now online, stream that joint. It's everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Tidal. It's everywhere. You need to go get it. Amazon Music. The song's called Splash. And, you know, my man Few is on the hook. He's killing it. And I feel like the song was fitting not only to do for where we are in life, but also just with the new year, everything that's kind of happening in the world. I realize a lot of people get excited about the first of the year, January, resolutions, changes in life, things that come up. And so we were like, yo, why not do a song that's going to help people figure that out as they go forward, and so they can make a splash in the world. That's kind of what we want to do anyway. That's why we do what we do. Mm-hmm. We want to make a splash in the world. So, man, we just wanted to get with people and talk about the song, get ideas, questions, whatever you're thinking, comments, and we can vibe back and forth, and then we can talk a little bit about the cover art, and then go from there. So, yo, Few, you got something, bro?
Hey, man, let us know what y'all think about that splash, man. We splashing this year, man. All 2018, man.
Mm-hmm,
You know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to the whole 116, man. My big brother Tedashii, man. You know what I'm saying? Went crazy on the bars. Y'all know that, though. So, hey, man, let us know what y'all think, man. All questions, no questions are limited, man. Ask all questions, man.
Yeah, that's real. I feel like a lot of times these moments are kind of, you know, set up and people just come in and talk at you, but we want to interact with you. We want to talk. We want to answer questions. So feel free to shoot questions our way. So Splash, produced by my homeboy Michelle. Michelle made the beat at the beginning of the song. If you hear it,
You did not say the S word.
Bruh, I'm like so many people on comments, like, what is that cuss word at the beginning of the song? Actually, that's the producer tag, my man. It says Michelle is cooking the beat. And if I'm not mistaken, he's African, and that's his name. And so, you know, shouts out to him. But yeah, no cuss words at the beginning of the song. Literally, my man is using his producer tag, which is fine with me because he killed it. That joint is crazy. And so we got the beat, we got the song. And we were just blown away. We was like, this has got to happen. And so I went into the lab and started working on lyrics, and really was just trying to communicate a heart and a desire of what it meant to make a splash. For me, after everything I've gone through in life, everything that we go through sometimes in life, sometimes one of the hardest things to do is get up. After getting knocked down, after feeling like life isn't really giving you a fair shake or a fair hand, a lot of times the most hardest thing we can do is to get up. Like, get up to actually give effort to moving forward. And this song is all about that for me. It was a moment to say, no, I won't quit. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do more than just get up. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna make an impact in this world. And so that's kind of the hope for everybody around us. But I started writing lyrics based on that. And so I really wanted the first 4 bars to stand out. So I did the whole stop flow where it comes in, then it breaks, then it comes in and it breaks, just so I could give a little attention to those first 4 bars in that moment where it was like, yeah, this is legitimately a moment for us to recognize, wait, we setting up something huge that's about to happen. And one of my most favorite parts about the song, even before the verse comes in, is you hear the beat, then you hear Few. Few comes in, he's rapping the chorus. But when that beat dropped, when that kick hit, when that sub hit,
Goes down.
oh, I'm telling you, that made me fall in love with it. When it's necessary, everything is necessary. I'm telling you.
My team on that legendary.
When it hit, yo, it was lights out for me. It was game over. I was like, yeah, this gotta happen. And so yeah, that whole idea just on how to start the song, the construct of how to start it, when the beat drops, how the first 4 bars should go, all that was strategic. It was intentional, so that we could set up a moment so people could be invited into this time where we go, man, let's go make a splash in the world. Let's do that. So yeah, man, you want to share anything, bro?
Hey, man, piggyback on everything T-Dot just said, man. We just gotta stand out, and no matter where we at, no matter what day it is, we just gotta make a difference. You feel what I'm saying? So when you make a splash, when we make a big splash, when we make a big tidal wave, you know what I'm saying? Like, folks gonna notice where you coming from, and they're gonna notice you something different, and they're gonna know you're gonna have to shine the light. You feel me? Them light bearers.
Come on.
You feel me?
They're gonna see.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, that's basically it, man. T-Dot hit it right in the head, man. We just gotta make a splash, everybody.
So one of the other aims of the song was to talk about this idea of making a splash. There's a promo video, and you see like drops falling, and it's kind of like water falling and splashing. And one of the ideas behind it is if I take a pebble, I throw it in a lake, you can see the pebble make a splash, and you see the ripple effects. The ripple effects are after the fact, kind of going out into the water. And so with a really small pebble, it makes a small splash, and the ripples go out, but not really far because it's a small impact. But the larger the rock, the bigger the boulder that hits the water, the bigger the splash, the bigger the impact, the larger the ripple effect, and the longer and further it goes. And so that for me was an imagery that I fell in love with when someone described the glory of God. Just this picture of God's glory, him being so big, so massive, that his impact in this world would be something so huge that the ripple effects would go on forever. It would reverberate throughout the world. And I think that's evident when you see us living for him, when you live for him in such a way that it impacts the world. And that's kind of where we wanted to be mindset-wise with the song. I wanted to see people make a splash. I told people my New Year's resolution in 2018 is to believe everything that God says is true. It's just hard some days when you go through stuff that you end up kind of wanting to doubt what you know to be true about God or what he said about himself. But I was like, 2018 is a year I believe everything he says. And so to do that, I got to know what he says, but then after that, I got to hold to it, fight to believe it, even when times tell me otherwise. And so I feel like if I do that, then I can start the year off making a splash for him and making an impact that affects people close to me and even far out from me because of all the impact and effort we're trying to make with not just the music, but with life in general, life period. And so that's kind of the imagery there. So, man, go out in the world, make a splash. I hope this song encourages you to go out and really give effort to going out and changing the way the world is around you and make an impact everywhere you go. And hopefully those ripple effects affect not just the people nearest, but the people far away too. So, do we have any questions? Any questions happening? My homegirl over here, D. What's up, D?
D.
Let's see. So Catherine said, "How you doing, Tedashii?" Catherine, I'm doing okay. Can we be honest? Can we be honest? I've been sick the last 10 days. I don't know what's happening. And Reach don't give good benefits, so I ain't going to the hospital. No, just playing. But I've been sick, and I'm fighting to get over that. I told somebody as soon as I stepped off stage at Passion, talking about not today, Satan, he was like, watch this. Watch what happened. And here I am now, sweating, sick, but trying to get over it. But I'm doing good. How you doing?
No, I'm doing good.
You good?
No, I'm pretty good.
How did the new year start?
Man, New Year started out great, man.
Yeah.
Great things in 18, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, great things in 18.
Hey, shirt coming soon.
Freaking rappers. Get around people who rap, they make up stuff that rhymes all the time. I gotta come up with a rhyme. I gotta figure it out. Let's see. When are you? I think it meant to say dropping the next album. Zach Favela. Okay, Zach Favela. When are you dropping the next album? Hey, album coming soon, man. I'm trying to give you a little bit of anticipation. I feel like nobody likes to wait, and I want to encourage us to do that. So I'm gonna teach us patience, man, at this month. But album coming soon, man. Jared said, when should we expect the new album? And I just answered that, Jared. Come on, man, pay attention. That was my bad. Tyler said, splash is fire. I appreciate that. Bill said, do you ever struggle at times with your faith? You want to answer that?
Not with faith. I think the question is more, do we struggle with life issues? I want to say, because I never lose faith. Like, I always have faith, point blank, period. So it's just the fact that can you handle the things that life throw at you, or can you handle the test that God gives you? So that I think that's the big question. We all go through struggles, hard times, but I think it's important that we just keep the faith no matter what. The faith that's one of the strongest things you can have. Like as long as you keep your faith in God, like you ain't gonna have no problem because you gotta remember everything is a test. So I say after the test is a blessing. So that's it.
It's good. It's good. Let's see. Hey, Brian Willis, we appreciate the love. He was saying he loves our music, man. Me and you. So I appreciate that. Brian showing love. Hello from the Philippines. Yell. Rica Forte. Yell. Rica Forte said, what's up from the Philippines? And Aaron Douglas, talked about an album. Is Never Fold the album? Listen, Never Fold, Luke 9:62. Look that up. Luke, the book of Luke, chapter 9, verse 62. The scriptures say, if anyone whoever puts their hand to the plow and but looks back, they're not fit for the kingdom. And so that was kind of my attitude with coming to this new music. I feel like that verse is not a verse to shame us. That's not what God does. It's not what scriptures do. It's not what Jesus ever did, was say something to shame us. If anything, he said things to enlighten us. And that verse enlightens us to the perspective that we are people who are supposed to put our hand to the plow and keep moving forward. And so this, like Few said, it's a test. It's an opportunity for you to stay true and hold on to what God says. And so that verse for me was the encouragement behind this idea, this campaign, this mantra, never fold, because that's what I want to do. I want to persevere until the end. And I knew that this song Splash was one that I wanted to put out. So Never Fold just fit. It fits that idea of every song. Way Up, the first single, Messenger, and now Splash, that just really does push us to this idea of never quitting, never giving up, but holding on to him. And so, yeah, Never Fold, man. That's the idea behind that. 1162, Chris said, Chris, you book it, we coming, bro. Just to let you know. You book it, we come. Chris, book you showing up?
I'm pulling up.
Let me know.
Pull up, Chris. Hit me up, Chris.
Come on, Chris. And then you have, I just saw one of my boys on here. Where'd he go? There he is, Alex Malouso. Hey, let me see if I got some good ones on here for you. What's good? My man Jason said, my car speakers love the new music, bro. Hey, keep it moving. Toronto in the house. What's up, T-Dot?
What kind of speakers you got, Jason?
That's what I'm saying. I might need a hookup. Watching here in the Philippines. Okay. Philippines showing love. New York in the house. Endless Love. What's good with it? What is your favorite song on your new album? You want to take that first? What's the favorite song so far? I know my favorite song on your new album, but they ain't asked that.
Let me see, man. I'm trying hard not to say Splash.
No, from you.
For me.
Yeah.
I want a new album. Shoot, all of them. Shoot. Petco, Load Me, Back Then.
If I had been living in Atlanta, I wouldn't know what the heck you just said. Because you said all of them, but that boy said, shoot, all of them. All of them. I was like, yeah, that's not a song.
All of them.
That's
slapping.
But I'm living in Atlanta, so I know what you said.
Oh, but nah, my favorite one, Load Me, though.
Yep. You said I lived on Bamboozle.
Load Me.
I lived on Bamboozle. Everybody knew what he said, man. Everybody knew what he said. Anyway, we're going to let that go. So, Load Me.
Load Me.
Ooh!
Load Me.
Join is a beast. For me, man, I think Way Up.
Yeah, Way Up.
It's between Way Up and Splash for me. But Way Up was the first one. It was the first one we put out in this whole new series and campaign. And so it's kind of near and dear to my heart. It's kind of special. Feature my man KB. Shout out to KB.
KB, what's up?
What's good, man? All right, let's see here. Let's see if we got a good one. I want to find a few more questions, and then we'll move on. Let me see what we got here. Let's see. Man, everybody's talking about the new album. Any projects with Crowder? Maybe. We'll see what happens with that. Let's see here. Were you going to Memphis anytime soon? Somebody's asking about Memphis. Justin Harrison was asking about Memphis.
I don't know. Not that I know of. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be down there though.
We can pull up some more questions on Instagram too.
Yeah. All right, I'll take a couple more questions here on Facebook Live. We're also live on Instagram, so shout out to everybody watching on Instagram as well. We appreciate it. Let's see, man. Yeah, it's a lot more questions just about album, when that's coming. But it's coming soon. We working. Trust me. India's in the house. My boy Joy is here. What's up with him, man? Let's see. So let me I done got a couple questions. Who is the man sitting behind you? I guess because I'm forward. But if you wanna share with the people, man, what's going on with you, just so they know.
Man, 1K Few, 24 years old. No, 23 years old. My goodness, I'm jumping ahead. 23 years old. I'm still young. But I'm from Atlanta. Newest signee in Reach. You know what I'm saying? It's right now. And shoot, I put God first in everything I do. Point blank period. That's all you. Main thing you need to know about me. I mean, I got straight heat on the way. Big things on the way. And that's it. And I'm right here with my big brother. Doing this live for y'all folks, man.
That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah.
We got anything from Instagram? Oh, you switching over. Okay, we can do that. So listen, Splash is available now. I don't think you understand. This song is crazy. That's why we was like, yo, we got to get together and do a live about it because it's crazy. We love this song. The song is
Do I smell
huge.
the video?
You know what I'm saying? I think we should do something like that. You know, tell Reach to come with it. Let's see here. All right, what's up, Instagram? Hey,
IG.
we appreciate you guys showing love on IG. God bless you. I appreciate it. Drew Move, what's up with it? I see you. Any questions on Instagram? No, I'm trying to see what's good. Any questions? Everybody's loving the record though. They saying it's lit. Hawaii's in the house.
Hawaii.
What's up? Aloha from Hawaii.
Send me some tickets. Send me a flight ticket out there, man.
You been to Hawaii?
Yeah, I've been one.
Oh, dope. That's one.
Hey,
Come
man,
on, man.
I'm trying to get like
Show
you,
love
bro.
to my people. Show love to my people, man. Everybody, listen, if you haven't been to Hawaii, you got to go at least once. But you need to visit all the Polynesian islands. You got to go to Samoa. You got to go to Tonga. You got to go to Fiji. Go to New Zealand. New Zealand is insane. So take the flight. Save the money. Go to New Zealand. Man, everybody's showing love on the record. I need some questions on Instagram. What's good? Front of 9643, I see you. What's up with it? Lil DBX? Lil Day BX? What's happening? Is the song on iTunes? Yes, the song's on iTunes, right? It's on iTunes. Okay, good. I just got the confirmation. It is on iTunes, so you can download it now. Add it to your playlist. Let's do it. What's up with it? I see you on here. Alicia? Everybody got names on here that's a little different. They're a little different. Spelling them weird. I gotta read phonetics. I gotta get in it. Okay. Listen, bro. I just move on. Oh man. Hey, 1K. My man, Cool Manny 777 said you did an amazing job on Gavi's song "Hit the Lotto."
Oh man,
Yeah,
appreciate
bro.
that.
Gavi,
My brother Gavi,
showing love to Gavi. Yo, Gavi is killing it right now.
Come on, slap crazy.
Slap crazy, and I'm trying to get a Gavi record. He's so busy right now, running around the world touring. Maybe one day we'll get a Gavi record because when we do work together, we make fire. I mean, we did Jumped Out the Whip, and that's huge. It's huge. So we got to do it. Reconcile, what's up, baby? I see you on here.
What's going on, Rick?
What's up, Rick?
I'm pushing up tomorrow, bro.
That boy Rick say, dude, Tedashii still got them hands.
Ooh,
Rick,
we had to put them gloves
I'm saying we have to figure out what's good. Hey, actually, Rick, what's today? Friday. Rick will be here tomorrow. They're here tomorrow on tour. Y'all make sure y'all check out my man Reconcile. He coming through Atlanta on tour. Rick, what's up, baby? What kind of features should we be ready for that's on the new album? So, of course, you got to be ready for him. KB was on the first single, Way Up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I'm trying to work out something with my man Crowder, so that's going to happen. It's just a matter of time, but that record's amazing. A lot of the music, though, because of the campaign of Neverfold, because of what it's speaking to for me personally, this joint is a lot more personal than normal. So some features will happen, but not a lot, because some of them, it's my own story. So it'd be kind of weird to be like, yo, come throw a verse on this song talking about something that's a little more personable than normal. So yeah, but features are definitely happening. They happening. Let's see. I'm trying to jump down what it do. I love, Lauren Speaks says, I love the style and sound on Emmanuel. Will you have more of that sound on the new album? So I did this Christmas song. It was just kind of out the blue, unintentional. My man Zach
Paradise.
Zach Paradise. He works here at the label. Zach's an engineer, but he's a producer as well. And his tag is Welcome to Paradise. I heard this record, and I was like, yo, we should do this. We should put this out. So we started working on it. We dropped it. And it was just a real, like a love for people. Just go, yo, here's something to encourage you for the holidays. Dropped it on SoundCloud. But it's up now on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music. It's everywhere. And we put the song up, and people fell in love with it just off the strength of what it was talking about. It's called Emmanuel, and it's really just this song to encourage people about the fact that God is with us. But it's definitely Atlanta. And my heart is Atlanta. And
I
so,
just want to say I salute you for that too, because a lot of people can't put out good quality Christmas songs.
Appreciate that, bro.
Y'all smashed that.
Appreciate that, bro. So the goal was to make a song that could encourage people during the holiday, but at the same time, do it in a way that you could listen to it even when it's not Christmas. And so I think that was the goal was achieved. People listen to it now. And so, yes, more sounds are like that on the record, on the album to come, man. That's something that we fell in love with. Akila, what's up, baby? Akila Cook here. I see you all the way from Texas. When will you drop your book, Airplane Chronicles? That boy gave me a title for my book. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking you already got the name.
Right. Nah, man, but that's not a bad idea, Akila. So, we need to talk. We can work on that. So let me know. Akila, he an artist out in Texas. He a good dude. So EDM_J said, "Phew, let me get that acapella."
Get that acapella. I'm too lit. Watch me hop about in grave. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey.
I ain't gonna lie. That thing slapping, bro.
Appreciate it, man.
That thing slapping.
Nathan said, "What's the motive behind the splash track?" I think I said it earlier, but I'll just repeat it again for people on Instagram. Maybe they didn't get it, but the motive behind Splash really is just to encourage us to make a splash in the world. Wherever you go, sometimes no matter what you go through, the hardest thing to do is to get up and keep going. Sometimes it's easy to kind of just stay and just take the L. And for people, sometimes getting up is what they do, and then there's no more movement forward because that's hard. And so I was like, I want to be the person who in 2018 will believe everything that God says is true and press forward into it, keep moving forward. And so that's Splash. That's my encouragement to y'all, man. That's what we want to say to everybody. Like, God gave you a mission and purpose in this world, so go out and make a splash in the world, make an impact in the world. Even if it's just the people around you, make a splash in the world. You never know who you might impact, man. So I was a student at the school school in Texas, Baylor University, and there was a dude who came on campus because his youth pastor sent him. He came on campus, found me, didn't know me, but ran into me, told me the gospel. I rejected him, even pushed him out of the way, shoved him, a little frustrated. Turned around 2 weeks later, he came back, he shared the gospel again, and I believed. I surrendered my life. And in that moment, he comes on campus because of his youth pastor. His youth pastor's at that church because somebody in his hometown shared with him. And so the ripple effect of somebody's impact because they persevered and they kept going is evident in my life. And so now, whatever happens in my world changed forever because of that one moment, because of that one individual and those that came before him. So you never know who you'll encourage or who you'll help or whose life you will change because you're willing to keep going and keep standing and keep moving. So that's what Splash is. That's what we're doing. Let's see, man. We'll take a few more questions from Instagram. Hey, Reconcile said, I used to box for real. I had them hands though. So I did used to box. My brother was Junior Olympics out in Samoa, and so I was like, I can't be no slouch. So I did used to box. It was fun for a while. KB boxes for real though. Like KB, the way I love football is the way KB love boxing. Wow. Like hands. You and KB should spar one day.
All right, that sounds great.
Did not back down at all. KB, what you gonna do? He ain't run.
Tedashii bullies everybody else.
Dang, it's true. So I'll take a couple more questions. Some Johannes 116 said, "What is the light bearer team?" You gonna find out, bro. You gonna find out. Just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Light bearer, like the merch say. So let's see. Shout out to Tamara. Tamara says, I have a severely nonverbal autistic son and he loves you. Tamara, we appreciate that. Man, prayers up for y'all, encouragement. Thank you for supporting. Hopefully, if nothing else, the music just brings joy and life in the home, man. Shout out to Huntsville, Alabama. I see you in the house. Huntsville, Alabama.
So that boy Gavi right now, Alabama.
Gavi in Alabama right now. Okay. Let's see. Inglewood, Nigeria in the house. Inglewood's in the house. My favorite song on This Time Around, Be Me. That's my favorite song on that because it was definitely my mantra for that year. It was true for where I was, that I was not going to try to be anybody else but myself. I feel like if you're not trying to be yourself, then you're not living. If you're not living, then no one gets benefit from your existence, let alone you. So we're called to be image bearers, but we're also called to be people who are true to who God's made us. I feel like that's a part of the Imago Dei. So Be Me was just huge in my world in that time. All the music, I got a question for you, because for me, all the music I do, I write based on where I am in life, what I'm going through. Whether I get pulled over by a cop, or I got an argument with my mom, or I'm over here dealing with a flat tire, like whatever it is, I'm writing about it. So what a topic, like how you choose topics?
Man, kind of the same way. I would say with my process, my process got a lot to do with the beat as well. Like if the beat is kind of up tempo, of course I'm trying to do like an up tempo type song, or not even like always a turn song, but just something real and where I'm at in life, just like you said. And I don't know, it just depends, man. Like when the beat come on, it's just a certain mood that I get in my head. Like I'm weird, bro. So it's like when I hear music, like I go totally somewhere else. So whatever comes to my head and whatever topic comes to my head, I just stick to it. But everything in my music authentic, just like you said. Like whatever we going through in life, whatever I'm going through, I put it right in my music. Like I don't try to cover up nothing. I mean, I tell it like it is, tell my testimony, whatever. And you know what I'm saying, just give it to the people how I know how.
Yeah. That's dope. So everybody's process is a little different, but I definitely think writing for me comes from where I am in life, what I'm dealing with now. Last one here, Julio got dreams. Are you gonna sing more on the new album? Much love from Amsterdam. Amsterdam representing, so
overseas is in the
building. So yes, Julio, we're gonna definitely be singing more on the record whenever this cold is gone and we're back to 100%. We'll have some more vocals on there because it's just a part of who I am. It's what I grew up doing first. A lot of people don't know that, but it's just a part of who I am. So I'm gonna keep doing it as much as possible, man. So listen, y'all, we that's all the time we got. I appreciate the love. The shirt never fold, as you can see. Speaking of never fold, now I got a playlist that I curated with my man Few.
Yeah.
And the name of the playlist is called Never Fold. You can go to my Spotify to follow the playlist. We both put songs on there that we think fits the idea of what it means to never fold, true to who we are, where we come from, what we believe, and just what God's doing in our world now. And so, listen, go to Spotify, go to my page, find the playlist section, download the playlist Never Fold, follow the playlist, and just check out what we're doing, because trust me, it's amazing. So you want to do that, man. So listen, the song Splash featuring my man 1K Few, out now. Go find it, check it out. It is everywhere, and there is more to come. So stay tuned in, stay locked in, pay attention, because we moving, baby.
Yeah. I can make splash. I can make splash.
Good job,
Oh.
guys.